Welcome to this deep dive. Today, we're taking a close look at something we think will be really valuable for you, especially if you're part of the smallventures.org community.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, whether you're an entrepreneur, maybe a freelancer, or running a small business, we've gathered, well, all the key details about an upcoming virtual event. Our goal here is just to give you a clear picture of what it is, what it offers.
And maybe help you decide if it's, right for you.
Exactly. And it's not just like another webinar or something. It's
Yeah.
built to be easy to use. Uses a platform that's pretty similar to Slack.
Oh, okay. So familiar territory for many.
Right. So getting involved, connecting should be pretty straightforward.
Yeah, we looked into it, and it seems like more than just, talks lined up. It really feels structured to get people interacting, providing real growth opportunities, specifically within that small ventures world.
Okay, so let's kick things off with the basics then. The event title. It's Small Biz Friday Networking, Learning, Growing Together. Yeah, pretty clear, right? It kind of spells out the purpose right there.
It really does. And, when we look at who it's actually for, that title makes even more sense. It's a virtual networking event, specifically, as you said, for the smallventures.org community.
Right.
And what's interesting is how they're bringing different folks together. You've got professionals, employers, service providers, too.
Quite a mix then.
Yeah, exactly. That mix could lead to some, really useful connections, I think.
Absolutely. I mean, if you're an entrepreneur, you know how vital networking is, right? Finding collaborators, just getting your name or your idea out there. This event seems really focused on exactly that. Our sources suggest it's a big draw for entrepreneurs needing those connections, that visibility.
And if you think a bit wider, like the startup support community, they're often looking for ways to, guide new ventures, give feedback, connect people. This looks like a really efficient way for them to actually meet the people they're trying to help.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And here's something that kind of caught my eye. It also serves as an online pitch event.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, for small businesses.
Yeah.
So if you're at that stage where you want to show off what you're building, get some eyes on it.
Or maybe just see what others are doing.
Exactly. Or see what others are doing. It seems like a good spot for that. Plus, it's a meetup point for freelancers and entrepreneurs, maybe looking for networking, maybe even job leads.
Yeah, that's a really key point, actually. For people working independently, finding those connections can be, tough sometimes.
For sure.
So this gives them a structure, but it's still informal, a way to grow their circle and just see what happens.
Right.
And ultimately, they frame it as a small business growth forum. So the focus is really on, the essentials, scaling up, strategy, learning from others on that same path.
So it's not just quick hellos. It's about creating chances for actual growth, business growth, network growth, all of it. Okay, so how does it actually work? How is the event structured to make all this happen? We hear it's unmoderated and self-managed. What does that mean for someone attending?
Well, that's a really important aspect for you to think about, yeah. Self-managed basically means the energy, the value you get, it's largely down to your own initiative.
Ah, okay. So you got to jump in.
You do. It's very much a community-driven space. You're encouraged to participate, start chats, reach out. But that can lead to more, authentic connections, people connecting over real interests and needs.
Okay. And to help people navigate this self-managed space, there were specific channels set up, like on Slack.
Yes, exactly. And they're designed to keep things focused. There's the general channel. That seems like the main sort of town square.
Right. Like for announcements, saying hello.
Yeah. Introductions, general community chat, the kind of place where unexpected conversations can just spark up.
Okay. And then there's a networking channel. That sounds very practical.
It does. It's a space just for showing off what you're doing, your projects, your startup portfolios.
Can you share video intros or demos there too?
Yeah, that's mentioned. Sharing video intros, demos. That visual side could be, a really good way to make an impact quickly.
Definitely stands out more than just text sometimes.
For sure. It helps create a stronger first impression, maybe a better understanding of what someone actually offers.
Makes sense. And for just getting to know people initially, there's an intros channel.
Yep. Dedicated just for that. Share your background, career journey, maybe a fun fact, break the ice.
Helps build that foundational connection.
Which is crucial, right, for building a supportive community. Then there's the Help Wanted channel. This one strikes me as potentially really valuable.
Oh, how so?
Well, it's a direct way to either offer your skills or, find help if you're stuck. Things like coding, design help, marketing, writing.
Ah, like a skills exchange.
Kind of, yeah. It really encourages that spirit of mutual support, helping each other out.
I like that. And for tech folks specifically?
There's an industry room tech channel. So a dedicated space to talk about the latest trends, tools, new tech, connect with others in your field specifically.
Keep up to date.
Exactly. Stay ahead of the curve.
Okay, so you have these channels for broader interaction, but what about more direct contact?
Good question. The platform also supports group chats and even one-on-one video and text chats.
Ah, okay. So you can take conversations deeper.
Precisely. Build more personal connections, have those more in-depth discussions that maybe aren't right for the main channels.
So it sounds like you've got options. Broad reach in the channels, plus the ability for focused individual chats. Seems, well, pretty well-rounded.
Yeah, it offers flexibility in how you engage.
Okay, let's get down to the practical stuff. Logistics. It's a global event.
Yes, global, so you can join from pretty much anywhere.
And it happens regularly.
Monthly. Third Friday of the month, running from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. in your local time zone.
Okay, 4 to 6 p.m. local time, third Friday. That consistency is good.
Yeah, makes it easier to plan for if you find it useful, right? You know when it's coming up.
Right. And the link. Where do people actually go to join?
Okay, the main event link is, well, it's a bit long to read out, but we'll make sure it's right there in the description for you. Super easy access.
Perfect. Just click the link in the description.
Yeah, exactly. Keep it simple.
And what if people have questions? Or maybe suggestions about the event?
There's a support link for that too.
Yeah.
Again, we'll put that link directly in the description below.
Great. So help is available if needed.
Always good to know there's a clear way to get assistance, yeah.
We also heard there might be an explainer video, something to give a visual tour.
Yeah, our sources mentioned that possibility. We don't have a direct link right here,
Okay.
but it might be worth looking for once you click the main event link in the description. If you like seeing things visually first.
Could be helpful, yeah. Just to get oriented with the platform before jumping in.
Get comfortable with the virtual space.
So wrapping this all up, this Small Biz Friday networking, learning, growing together event, it really seems like a focused, accessible chance for anyone in the small venture sphere.
Yeah, to expand your network, get insights, and just help fuel your growth.
It's designed for active participation, offering lots of ways to connect. Broad chats, one-on-ones.
Exactly. With a diverse group of people, entrepreneurs, professionals, service providers.
So we definitely suggest you check out that event link. It's in the description below. All the details are there, and that's how you join the next Small Biz Friday.
And maybe as you think about joining, consider this. What specific impact could connecting with this kind of community have on your journey? What conversation, what collaboration, what piece of knowledge might you find by being active in that space?
Definitely something to think about. A good question to ponder.